We are breaking 7 days a week on the Real Sports Cards app, available on the Google Play and Apple App Store. We've been breaking since 2016 and offer a variety of breaks, including pick your teams and pick your players, random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earned rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walk through. All you need to do is fill out the form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions from breaks include a review and a wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged for anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process, where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards that you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And again, we will handle everything from there. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services can now be found as buttons in the description of every break. If you're not already, make sure that you're following us over on Instagram and TikTok. In addition to posting some of our favorite break hits, we post a ton of player content, informational videos about upcoming hobby products, and other fun stuff that you'll be missing out on by not following us there. Our handle is @RealBreaksLive on both platforms, so give us a follow so you can stay connected with us in between breaks. And if you ever have an idea for content you'd like to see, or a question that you'd like us to ask a player, just shoot us a message and we may be able to incorporate that into a future video.
Howdy everybody, Jake Russ here, Real Sports Cards. We're going to start off with a random. We're going to do our drafted team draw. This is Topps Heritage number 5. We'll start off with this and then we'll get into our case. I do have 2 cases in here. You can see from the top camera there. I got a left and a right if somebody wants to pick a left and a right while we're waiting. So this is the draw for that. Herco Jerko started us off. Z Monster closed us out. We got 27 entries. So we got a couple combo teams there. I'm going to roll the dice into 4 or higher. 4, going the minimum. Final round, TFAF getting number 1 pick. Hawkeye John getting the last pick. There we go. We'll get rid of that. We will get everything into its correct spots here. And this is number 6. Do we have a left or right yet? So we do not have a left or right yet. So we need to get that going. Otherwise, I'll roll a die real quick. We have a 3-caser open for tonight of this. Pick your player. Minnesota has a PYT open right now with 6 spots left. So, looks like I need to get a die. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 is left. 4, 5, 6 is the right. EX is a 1. It's a 5. That's right. Oh, Hawkeye John actually, before the die rolled, did say left. So we'll go with Hawkeye John. Right as I let it go, it popped up on me. So we're good. Left. Wins over the die. Well, we'll see how you do. It feels warm in here. I think I'm just sweating. In a hurry. Here we go. World Series. Rich Keller. Dave Cash. Going to the Nationals. Start us off as our buyback. I think that's an airbrushed hat, huh? Yep, you got traded from the Phillies. Nationals. Good old airbrush days. Owald's got the Nationals. Start us off. Jita. Jackson Holiday. Michael Bush. Ryan Jeffers refractor. I'll probably have another one to choose from. It'll be up there on the table. But I'll have another one. I won't use just that one. Neto, Vientos, Roman Anthony, Kobe Mayo. So you may get to see what that one has in store. Sean Mizorowski, Bohm, Jordan. Miranda, Belly, Robert Hassel, Tio, Pa Hayes, Riley Green, Judge, Diaz, J.P. Crawford. This one has multiples upside down in it. It's not just ones like I had earlier. Jack Caglione on the relic. Starting us off with Jack. Going to the Royals. Hawkeye John in the Royals. Put Cags in the mitt. Hopefully we keep adding some fun stuff to that. Shane Bieber. And that'll do it for box one. Now, in the first case I did, typically when you got the buyback, you did not get a variation. I'm going to skim through these real quick. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get one. See if that holds steady, but it looks like that is the case. If you get a buyback, I don't think you get a variation, because that's your SP. Here we go. Box 2. Still got upside down cards. Bruce Bochy. Angels. Pretty young Bruce Bochy. Angels. Angels go to 23. Jordan. Donovan. Ashcraft. Terrain. Butler. Beck. Joe Ryan. Bryce Eldridge in the light blue. Morales, Mason Wynn. Is that Jonah Tong? Nope, Nolan McLean. Nick Kurtz, Trey Turner, George Brett, Jordan Walker, Seiya Suzuki, Dylan Beavers, Judge, Cole Reagans, rookies. Oh, Sal smiling. Oh, got one of the parallels. 32 of 77 on the red Real One Relic for the Athletics. Going to Ron Roberts. 32 of 77. Jacob Wilson. Carson Wisenhunt. Wisenhunt for the Giants. We got Suzuki for the Cubs. And Eldridge for the Giants. I didn't look for. No variations yet. By the way, that is Bruce Bochy, not Bruce Bochy. Not the manager. Spelled difference. I was like, wait a second. Yeah. Both played similar time, because he played into the 80s too. They were both around at basically the same time, I think. Box 3. Strom, Kauser, Marte, Chrome Refractor, Austin Riley, Dollander, Raleigh, PCA, Kenley Jansen, Chase Burns, Estevez, Sheehan, McCutcheon and Myers, Cole Young, Trevor Rogers, Deckel, Miguel Vargas, White Sox, Bobby Witt, Taylor Ward, Stowers, Kettle Marte, Clubhouse Collection for the Diamondbacks, Diamondbacks is awkward number 1. 102 of 150 on the rookie outfielders. So unless somebody has 3 of the 4 teams, this will need to get randomed. Guardians is tall and wide. Rockies is Pastor Jim. Marlins is Feldy. So I don't even need to look up the Astros because that'll need to get randomed. Can you put the 3 case on sale? What? Can you put the 3 case on sale? I forgot to do it before this started. Holiday, Duran, Pages, Cephas, and that'll do it for that. Decal Edge, Miguel Vargas. Going to the White Sox. White Sox is Don Mega. Cole Young, light blue. Chrome for the Mariners. Stick up Dave Cash. Riley and Estevez. No variations there either. On to box 4. Jack, the first card we see, that's going to be a good sign, huh? Donovan. Stolen base leaders. World Series, Dodgers. Oh, Casey. Home run leaders. And Mason Wynn. Cardinals. Cardinals going to Dunlap. Sasaki. And John Stearns. He hasn't leaked for a while. catcher. This is pretty near the beginning of his career. He played into the 80s. Mets going to Cyclone. You got all the league leaders. Championship Springer, Blue Jays there. Donovan. Hoffman. RBI. Jesus Sanchez. Dodgers. Batting leaders. Schwarber. And that'll be that. Kind of a weird run for unnumbered parallels there. There's got to be a variation in this one. Nothing in the first half. If we got a variation, it wasn't a labeled one. We didn't get, or no, we did get the, we got a buyback, didn't we? We did. Forgot about that. So yeah, I don't think you get one when you get the buyback. Prairie View A&M advancing, huh? My hockey game up 3-2. Devils. Box 5. Seeger and PCA. Ian Seymour. William Cruz. Burrows and Teal. Lindor, Rogers, rookies. Pablo Lopez. Twins. Twins going to J. Pete. Another buyback. Tommy Boggs. This is a big buyback case, apparently. Tommy Boggs for the Rangers. Rangers is Blocker's World. Reese Olson, Evan Carter. Spot there. Dylan Cease, Paul Skeens. Green. Cedar Rafaela to 99. 85 of 99 for the Red Sox. Hawkeye John. Rookies. Williams, Duran. Hello, Jax Mo. Muncy, De La Cruz. Dana and Sweeney and Simo. And that is that one. We got a buyback, so I'm assuming we'll not have a variation in this one either. Hopefully we get some variations in the second half. We got one more box in the first half here. Box 6. You want to double your pictures, Connor? Nags has 3 spots left. 3 spots left in his Topps Heritage full case PYT. He's got 21 left in Prism Black Football. Those are Nags' next 2 up. All right. Blanco, this is box 6. Last box, the first half. Valdi. Joe Ryan, Jonah Tong, Brady House. Oh, what's this? 11 of 77 on the orange. I forgot, these have a funny name with the orange. Something of the color of the year or whatever. Color of the year Heritage Orange. 11 of 77. Carlos Beltran. Yankees. Yankees going to Chillins. MF. Like Bocce. We'll keep Bocce up. Paul Rushell. Thought it was Rick Rushell for a second. It's his brother Paul. Sweet. Cubs card with the glasses. Spent a lot of years in the minors. He was from Illinois, too. I didn't know the Rushell boys were from there. Cubbies on this one. Owald. Yeah, McLean, Jaden Hill. We got an orange coming up. Jack Dreyer and Hunter Goodman. 25 of 25 for the Rockies. Rockies is Pastor Jim. Ellie. Dominic Smith. Another something colored coming up. Soto. McLean. Caleb Durbin. Hassan Kim. Oh, it's a red. Clubhouse collection. Jaron Duran. 53 of 77. Red Sox is Hawkeye John. Jamal Goodman there. Alonso, Lugo, Judge, rookies. Bybee. Bo Bichette and Dylan Cease. Switch up to 77. Gotta put the Hunter Goodman there. So done with side one, we're still searching for a variation. Searching for an autograph too, I suppose. Absolutely. Packs do seem to rip a little easier than last year. Last year was pretty tough on the thumb. These aren't too bad. All right, second half, Carl Yastrzemski. Rodon. Bryce Harper photo variation. There's one. Had it earlier. I knew this one. Finally, on the board is a variation. Phillies, Kirby. It's a Jay-Z. Freed. Stevenson, Crochet. Holiday. Rookies. First auto up is George Valera for the Guardians. Guardians going to tall and wide. To 150, also Guardians, Lane Thomas. Luis Arias relic. 2 hits in this one. Padres. Padres is Bernski. Mike Yastrzemski. Got his grandpa earlier in the box. Dodgers, Cole Young. Bush. Freddie Freeman Chrome. Drake Baldwin Chrome. Ian Seymour. Austin Hayes. Teoscar. Cal Raleigh. Kelly, Rocchio, Teal, and Alcantara. Cole Young Black for the Mariners. And 107 of 150, Lane Thomas. Guardians. Going tall and wide. Let's check. We could have got a second one. I don't know if I looked. I don't remember if I looked if the nickname one had it on the back. We had a nickname variation in our first case today. I saw it from the front, so I don't think I bothered to look at the back. Just the one. Box 8. We got 5 boxes left. We'll see what it all brings us the rest of the way. Yeah. Jared Jones and Caglione. Contreras. Sal Frelick. Kinstry. Beltran. Caminero. Trout. Kirk, Reese Olson, and JT Real Muto. Phillies. Phillies going to Kirby. Kyle Tucker. Isaac Collins. Collins Decal Edge. Jeez. Can't hold it because it's missing all its edges. Huh. Speak of the devil. Paul and Rick Russell. They've actually got the names on the opposite side. Because this is Rick and that's Paul. 48. This is 43. You can see the number. So they have them opposite there. That's pretty awesome. Cubbies going to Owald. I'm gonna knock somebody off for the Russell brothers. I'll knock off the Phillies for now. Owen Casey. I really wanted the Rick Russell card now to complete the set for us. For Owald. Blanco. Torres. Rocchio. Not a variation, just backwards. Keller and Chenuel. Caminero. And strikeout leaders. Got Owen Casey on the light blue. Well, that's a buyback. That's an actual 1977 card that they have on the wrong side. Isaac Collins for the Brewers. Sal Frelick for the Brewers. They have done that in the past with different years because of errors made in those years. They kind of made fun of Topps' own mistakes by making mistakes again. But yeah, that's a 77 buyback. So that was done incorrectly in 1977. Yeah, they've done, depending on what year they're doing, if there's certain years that had like printing errors and stuff like that, and they kind of copied those and puts them in as a homage to that year's set. They should have put like the Holiday Brothers and gave them a card together. I don't think they do. Like that card. Big League Brothers. Ethan's not there yet, technically. We have brothers in the league. Acuna's, right? Contreras', a couple brother sets. Rogers. All right. World Series. Andrew Abbott. Got mad hits like I was Rod Carew. Dansby Swanson. Sosa. Jaden Hill. Lyle. Rookies. Dollander. Senga. Refractor of Luis Garcia. Ruiz. Mickey Moniak. Jacob Wilson. Hernandez. Shane Smith. And Marcus Semien. Seems thick. Thicker than normal. But it's just normal. Rangers on this one. Rangers going to Blocker's World. Jose Caballero led the American League in stolen bases? Learning something for my heritage break today. Nick Kurtz, Johnny Bench, Kyle Stowers, Raleigh, Granillo, Aranda, and Strom. Three boxes left. Here we go. All right, Clements, Shane Baz, Cantillo, Suarez, pennant variation, Max Fried. For banner variation? Banner variation. Yankees. Chillins MF, that one. Schmidt. Rookies. Sweeney, Chisholm, Judge. Ken Sanders. Brewers legend. This is after his Brewers years. Brewers. Holy, and then he just bounced around. He had some good years with the Brewers. He was their closer, I believe. Kenny Sanders with the Royals. Hawkeye John and the Royals. Soderstrom. Remember that card with the belt? That's cool. Carter Jensen. Duran. Covey. Garcia and Burrows. And Aaron Judge. Clubhouse collection. Yankees. Chillins MF. To 150, Matt Chapman for the Giants. Blue Chrome. Carroll, Shohei. Early. Royals on that. Swanson, Chapman, and Bryce Harper. Lee Fireman. 139 of 150. Matt Chapman for the Giants. Giants going to Goofy White Boy. Batting leaders. And Carter Jensen. Two boxes. All right, here we go. Suarez. Sajazi, Soler. Michael Busch refractor. Tucker. Beavers. Hoppa. Morales and Imanaga. Wow, another one. Ryan Pepio. Color of the Year, Heritage Orange. 24 of 77 for the Rays. Rays going to Vukovic. Frelick, Frazier, Semyon, Bryce Eldridge, Chrome, Reagans, strikeout leaders, Kenzie Gore. Turn back the clock to 150, Miggy. Skeens, Alcantara, Corbin Carroll, and George Springer. Blue Jays. Blue Jays going to Z Cards. Kyle Stowers, Flaherty, Gunner, Bieber, Sasaki, and Kobe Mayo. Stowers for the Marlins. We got the Tigers here. Two of 150 for the Tigers. Tigers is MVP CMU. And Michael Bush. One box left. Last box mojo time. Good luck, everybody. Torkelson, Owen Casey. Rookies. Semyon. Moniak. Kirk. Dodgers. Imanaga, Reynolds, Marte, Bader, Machado, Decoledge, Jose Ramirez, Guardians, James Wood, Gore, Robbie Ray, Cody Bellinger, Yankees, Chillins MF on that one, Rengifo, Yelich, Nolan Ryan, rookies, Zach Geloff, Crawford, and Peralta. Decoledge Ramirez for the Guardians. We'll put them up with Valera. We've got Semien. And Owen Casey Black. Let's see if we got a variation in there. The Decal may be the SP. We'll see. Decal was our SP. All right, so let's do a recap. Refractors, Semien, Rangers, Crochet, strikeout leaders, Bush, Cubs, Stowers, Marlins, Judge for the Yankees, Estevez, Royals, Garcia, Nationals, Sosa, White Sox, Tucker, Cubs, Frelick, Brewers, Sajazi, Cardinals, Alcantara, Marlins, Ellie, Reds, Alonso, Mets, Fried, Yankees, Dodgers, Blue Jays, Dodgers, Estevez, Royals, Riley, Braves, Suzuki, Cubs, Wisenhunt, Giants, Mayo, Orioles, Jeffers, Twins, and Bieber, Jays. Cole Young, Mariners, Eldridge, Giants, Young, Mariners, Bryce Harper, Image Variation, Phillies, Decoledge, Collins, Brewers, Vargas, White Sox, Buybacks, Bocce, Angels, Boggs, Rangers, Stearns, Mets, Cash, Nationals. /150, Miggy for the Tigers, Chapman for the Giants. We'll random this one off in a second. /77, Pepio, Rays. Relics, Springer, Blue Jays, Semien, Rangers, Muramoto, Phillies, Arias, Padres, Marte, Diamondbacks, Lopez, Twins, Win, Cardinals on the stands. The Cubs, we got Owen Casey, black and light blue. Paul Russell and Rick and Paul Russell on the throwbacks. The buybacks, Cubs, going to Owald. Bellinger relic, Judge relic, Beltran /77, and Max Fried banner variation for the Yankees. Yankees is Chillins MF. We got Rafaela to 99 and Duran to 77 for the Red Sox. Red Sox is Hawkeye John. We got Ramirez, Deckel, Thomas to 150, and George Valera autograph. Guardians going to tall and wide. Goodman for the Rockies is 25 of 25. Rockies is Pastor Jim. Jacob Wilson, 32 of 77 on the relic. Going to the Athletics and Ron Roberts. And in our mitts, Carter Jensen black, Ken Sanders on the buyback, and Jack Caglione relic. Going to the Royals and Hawkeye John. All right, let's do our random, and then we'll get out of here, and we'll do... we're just going to grab that case in the back, and we're going to do that guy. Guardians, Rockies. What else we got in here? Marlins and Astros. All right, Heritage number 6, rookie outfield. Guardians, Rockies, Marlins, Astros. Need to roll the dice. Need a 4 or higher. 9. Final round, Guardians. All right, that's it for me on this one. My name is Jay. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for filling up. Really appreciate it. I'll be back in a couple seconds once I just need to grab another box. And we'll get going with the drafted teams. Well, the drafted teams coming up in just a couple seconds. We'll see you guys then.